So I'm at Bharat Auto Expo, and this is day 2. The drive to New Delhi from Kathmandu was with a dolphin, and so the first thing I came to see here was the launch of the BYD Sea Line 7, a more premium segment electric SUV. I also got to see the hybrid version of it and went to check around the various halls here. For example, Hall 1 is just Tata Motors, Hall 2 is Honda, Hall 3 has brands like Kia and Skoda, and then Hall 4 has Mercedes, Ola, Hyundai, and then Hall 6 had BYD, of course, Toyota, Porsche. I got to see the new Macan Turbo. There was a GT3 RS, a yellow one, a bumblebee yellow one. So cool. And then I also saw a 911 at the back, but didn't get to see it. Also saw the new Mini Coopers. They're not so mini anymore. And then I think I'll be heading towards Hall 14, which has the new Mahendra cars, the BEs and the E9s. And so probably gonna explore a couple of halls before calling it a day. I don't think it's possible to go through everything, but I'll try. Okay, I just finished Hall 5. I'm heading towards Hall 4 now. Hall 5 was all about Japanese car makers, I think. There was Suzuki, there was Toyota. Suzuki had the all-new Grand Vitara, and there was a lot of cross sections on this display. I really love that. Toyota had the Prius hybrid system in cross-sectional format where you could see the motor and the battery and everything. And so did the all-new Grand Vitara, so that was really nice to see. I also got to see a ton of Lexus models. Nepal does not have Lexus at all, so it was nice to see how Lexus and Toyota have sort of complementarily expanded on each other's platforms and taken a very different approach to the same sort of car and vehicle. Like, you could definitely see Land Cruiser and Lexus similarities here and there, as well as on their sedans, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I just finished Hall 4, 3, and 2 all in one go. I'm gonna take a quick break now because I am actually tired, but whew. The thing with the Indian exhibition is that everyone pushes you around and there's like literally no space for you for anything. I know the lighting is terrible here, but Hall 5 was again Toyota, Japanese automakers, but then coming to Hall 4 you had things like Ola. Nice to finally see some Olas, though they do have their contradictions, but they've sold a lot in the market here in India, and you can see them on the streets everywhere, so glad I got to check those out a bit. But then you had Hyundai, and I know the all-new Creta EV just launched. It, to me personally, looks just like a Kona on the inside, all the all-new facelift, but the exterior looks nice, and I'm quite eager to test drive that out if it comes to the Nepali market. I mean, it will. Creta is a huge thing in Nepal, but I'm sure in the new future it's going to come, the electric version. And I saw Mercedes. So sad. Lewis is now a part of the Ferrari fan base, and so must I change. But I saw some AMGs and some Maybachs. Really nice seeing them in person. First time I think I saw it that close in person. They were a lot bigger and bulkier than I imagined them to be. And then I moved to Hall 3, which was just adjacent, and that's where I really wanted to see the new Kia Cyrus? I don't know how you pronounce them, but it's basically a micro hatchback and built on the same platform as the Hyundai Casper, but then they had to change it to Hyundai Inster because the name Casper is apparently trademarked by Casper the Friendly Ghost, who's apparently not so friendly when it comes to sharing its name with the automotive industry. But it was a nice, nifty car, the Kia Cyrus. I would think it would do good in Nepal due to its size and design, practicality, but not sure what the price would be. Skoda too had impressive new cars. I'd never seen most of them, but I like the color, texture, and pattern of most of the new cars that Skoda had put out. Kailak, Kodiak. Oh, I definitely wanted to see the Kodiak, and I finally got to see it. And then I came down to Hall 2. The highlight of Hall 2 was a couple of Honda e-powered go-karts. I don't know if I took the footage of that. And then MG. The Cyberster was finally launched in India. Unlike Nepal, where it had already been launched a couple of months, almost a year ago, I think. I'm not sure. Don't kill me on that. But there was a Bumblebee yellow Cyberster, which I really liked. Then I think I enjoyed just seeing the other MG models that Nepal just does not have. Because we have a very limited lineup, and I know MG worldwide has so many different SUVs, sedans, even hatchbacks, and also into like sports car territory, vans. So I really like that I got to see the Mifa 9 that I'd reviewed, and that the van segment, the MPV segment, is really big here in India, unlike in Nepal. That was really nice to see. In Nepal, each time it's a 7 or 8 seater, sales are questionable. But here, like Toyota Innova, and even the BYD M6 or the E6 Max, as it's referred here, might do decent in sales because there's actually an appetite for these longer multi-seated cars. Anyway, I am now going to head into Hall 1. That was enough of a rest. Sorry if the light was totally anti-lighted. But Hall 1 is all about Tata. And I heard yesterday that they did not allow anyone inside. But today, hopefully, it's a different story. And I'll get to see the new Tata launched cars. So Hall 1 was literally all Tata, nothing else. Like, I'm in fact in front of Tata. Entire ground floor up to like the second floor was all just Tata exhibitions. In fact, there's a safari. And you went in straight, hit in the face with Tata trucks and heavy equipment. Oh my god, I was not expecting trucks to get that big. I honestly felt tiny in front of some of the pickup loading truck beds and whatnot. Also buses, tourist buses, long distance traveling buses were all displayed. But then I think the main attraction in Tata was their new vehicles. I saw the new concept of Vinya. Very stylistic. Reminds me a bit of an Omoda E5. I don't know. I'll probably get flagged down by Tata supporters on this one. And then I also got to see I think it was the Harrier EV. Same car, just converted into an EV. So it's already a big, spacious car. So I don't think it would affect, battery placement would affect seating comfort too much. But if it does ever come to Nepal and I get to test it out, then maybe I'll be able to see it. Otherwise, let's see. And then there were a couple of new launches like the Sierra. I did not get to see it up close, whether it was actually an EV or whether it was an ICE. So I'll have to look online into that and I'll let you know. But other than that, there were tons of Tata Nexons, the new facelift, and even more Punches and Tiago EVs, like in so many nice new punchy colors, no pun intended. I don't think our Nepali market has most of them. Maybe it does. I'm not sure though. But anyway, quite the installment for Tata. And now I am going towards hall number 14, which I think is going to be the last one that I want to go and see in terms of automotives. And then there is actually a Siam road safety tech stall, like right there, the yellow tent, which I'm saving for last after I have a quick meal, I guess. Okay, so the new Mahendra SUVs, concept cars, are definitely going to come into rage now, and I'm not kidding. Very sleek, stylish. There's one of a mid-size SUV size electric vehicle, and then there is a much bigger, larger SUV size. So I think it's going to make a lot of people happier. It's also interesting to see that Mahindra in India didn't showcase anything but their two new vehicles, the 6E and the 9. I definitely thought there would be more Scorpios and whatnot in play, because Mahindra definitely has a big lineup, but nope. Really fascinating. And Vinfast? It's a mixed bunch. I saw this concept car called Wild. I don't know if it'll ever make an impression, but that was cool. And then there were different SUV segments and larger SUV segments, as well as micro segments, which really appreciate because most don't delve into small city commuters. That was nice. Anyway, I think that concludes my quick walk around of the Bharat Auto Expo 2025.